Hi, I'm Sarah from SarahTypes.com. Today I'm going to be doing my first unboxing, and it is a calligraphy subscription box from the Occasional Calligrapher. She puts together a new one every month, and every month is a surprise of what you get. And she sells them on her Etsy store. This isn't sponsored, but she did reach out to me and asked if I would like one, so of course I said yes. So I'm going to open this now, and I'm going to play around a bit with the items inside the box and use my bounce lettering tutorial sheets to try them out. If you want to download those sheets, click the link in the description below and you can go grab those for free. I'll also leave information below if you want to get one of these yourself. So first we have a little postcard. It says, "Welcome to the Letterers Surprise Basic Box for May 2017. It's really cute. There's some watercoloring, some gold over top, and a really cute diamond paperclip. There's some business cards included with some discounts for your next order. And then on the back it says, "What's in the kit?" The first item is the manuscript gold marble pen holder. So I'm gonna grab that. And this is what it looks like. It's really pretty. I myself only have two pen holders. One is a wooden one and one is a black one, so it's kind of cool to have a new funky design. And basically she explains what the pen holder is. This gorgeous pen holder can be used with most nibs. It can also be the perfect accent to your work in your photos. I'm 100% on team straight pens, which is kind of funny because I am as well. I don't normally use oblique pens. I prefer straight pens, so I'm really excited to use this. The next item is the Hero 40 and Hero 41 nib. These are my two fave nibs ever. I have tried so many, but I always go back to these two. The 40 is sometimes called the Blue Pumpkin and is totally a dupe for the Browse 36 Steno, but it's half the price. So she has the nibs packaged in some bubble wrap to keep them safe. So I'm gonna open those. And they're in here. So these are the two nibs that she provides. I personally don't have these nibs, so I'm excited to try these as well with the pen. I'll just stick one in here now. And this actually looks really pretty with the blue nib. Okay, so the next one is some Liquitex ink, Iridescent Bright Gold. I put a sample size together that's equal to half of a full-size jar. Use it with your nibs or mix it with water to add some shimmer to your work. And this is also wrapped in some bubble wrap to keep it safe. And this is the gold ink here. I actually don't have a gold Liquitex ink. I have the white and the blue, and I really love the Liquitex ink, so I'm pretty stoked to have some gold. Okay, the next thing is Name It Wine Glass Marker. This marker can write on any glass or ceramic. Okay, so that's this marker here. It will not rub off, but it will come off in the wash, so you can redecorate for every party. It dries in 1 to 3 minutes, works best stored tip down. So you can use this to write everybody's name on the wine glass if you have a party, and then just wash it off for the next time so you don't ruin any of your glasses, and you can have new people over the next time. And the last item that she provided is Loft Watercolor Dual Tip Marker. I was gonna put a Tombow, but I like showing that less expensive products can work just as well. A 12 pack is only $14 compared to $20 for 10 Tombows. I love this brush pen. That is this brush pen right here. You can see this is the nib, and then it's a dual tip, so it also has just the monoline pointed pen on the other side. And then she wrote at the bottom, P.S. I also added my fave dollar store pen by Ink. And that is this Precision pen, which is great to do some line work, some black line work, when you need a really super fine tip. So that's everything in the subscription box, or in my case, it's the subscription envelope. I'm just gonna check out her Etsy store and see how much these cost. So this envelope with everything that I just showed you inside is $19.15 Canadian. I'm sure it's priced in US, and that's why it has like 19 and 15 cents when it's converted into Canadian. So it's probably around $15 US. She does pre-order so that you can order it and then have a surprise in the mail, but you can also go back to the Etsy store later after the pre-orders have shipped and then see exactly what was in them and then decide if you want to buy it, and then you can just buy it that way. So I'll link her store below. She also offers a pretty good refund policy. If you don't like it, you just pay to ship it back and you get a full refund. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Now I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna actually use the Artist Loft pen to do some of the bounce lettering with these worksheets and show you how this works, I guess, compared to Tombow. I can grab my Tombow and do an example for you as well. So this is the first page of my little bounce lettering guide. It has the alphabet here, and with each letter I show you whether it's blue or yellow. The yellow ones are when your exit stems go up, and the blue ones are, I mean, all the exit stems go up, but when it's like the B or the C, they reach up higher, but when it's the D, it tends to drop down farther and then come up. So when it drops down like that, you can easily add that bounce. And so the letters that are circled in blue are the ones that are easier to add that bounce. And you can see that here, the U drops down, so you have a bit of bounce there. The N drops down, you have some bounce there. And you can kind of do it with the E as well. It's just the E kind of looks a little bit funny, but it's still, you can tell that it's an E. And then the L bounces down, the T. And I mean, you don't have to do it for all of those letters, but that kind of gives you a good starting point of where you can start doing that with it. And you can get pretty experimental and do whatever you want, because with bounce lettering, there's really no rules. So this is a little guide for you to show you which letters might be easier to do the bounce lettering with. And then I have 2 pages behind. This one here, I have 2 words, the word wonderful and the word peanut butter. Wonderful is a really good example because it has a good variety, especially because the W, you can actually add a little bit of bounce to the other half of the W. And I mean, you could do a bounce with the W, the N, the D, the R, the U, and the L's. So there's a bit of a balance there, and you can tell the difference between the 2 here. And then the peanut butter, I think this one's a little bit more difficult. I'm not really sure why, maybe because you've got a lot of these E, A, U, and N, so they all kind of dip down. So I have them dipping down, but at different points. So like the E comes down way farther, and then the A's not as far, the N's a little bit farther than the A, but not as far as the E. So it gives a bit of variety between all the letters, because basically like all of these letters can drop down, but you don't want to have them all dropping down the same, because then that defeats the purpose of the bounce. You don't get that like up and down. It's going to be like straight across like it is when it's normal like script here. So you can try these, just put a tracing paper over top and give it a try. And then in the last sheet, I just took a little quote or a little saying, no drama llama. This is what it's like when it's normal script. And then here, I forgot to print this in color, so you can't see, but I have the circles here, so the ends drop down, the O goes up. So the O is up here, the D drops down, A drops down. The M here, I'm bringing it up, and then here I'm bringing it down, and the A up. So it gives that really nice like up and down bouncy look. And then I have one down here that's just a bit bigger that you can practice with. So I'm gonna go back to the first page and grab a piece of tracing paper. And I'm gonna do one of these words with the new Artist Loft pen that was in the subscription box from Occasional Calligraphy. And I've actually never tried these before, so I'm really curious. I'm gonna give that a try now, and I'm just gonna trace over the word wonderful. I'm gonna do it as the straight script and then as well as the bounce. And actually that pen felt really nice. It was a good difference between the soft and stiff. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna continue now to the bounce lettering and show you where it drops. I kind of accidentally did that with the D here just because I'm used to doing bounce lettering. So this drops too far. It should still be in line to be like a straight, consistent script. Okay, so now you can see if I move the paper out, this one's a little bouncier than that one. And I mean, I kind of like bounce script better. It's a little bit more playful, a little bit more fun. So now I'm gonna try the other words with the Tombow. I can't find my new Tombow, so I'm using the old Tombow, so it's not gonna be as nice, but I'll give it a try. So again, my end of my Tombow is pretty frayed, so most of this is going to be pretty thick, and that's okay. We all know Tombow is really great, but I do think that the Artist Loft is pretty comparable, and for a cheaper price, I would definitely buy these. I'm going to finish this one with the Artist Loft just because I like it. And there you go. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. I really loved the product that Occasional Calligraphy sent to me. I thought it was a really great box, and it's pretty cool to get a little surprise when you don't know what's in there. I'm sure if you love lettering, you would love any of the things that she sends. I will leave a link again in the description so you can check out her Etsy site as well as her Instagram and see if you want to buy one for yourself. And I'll also leave a link so you can download the bounce lettering guide. It's just a quick 3-page guide with some examples and a little bit of a guide of which letters work best for bounce lettering. Also, I highly recommend the Artist Loft brush pen. It works really well, and it's pretty comparable to the Tombow as well. I'm really excited to try out all the other pens that I got, and make sure to follow me on Instagram to see how those go as well. Thanks and have a good day.